Hello, everyone. Excuse my English, which is not the best, and with the necessity of finding good washers, especially also dryers, but more like washers are not doing good anymore. I'm gonna start making a series of videos of what you might wanna look for when you purchase a washer. I wanna start with this one, which is a very nice washer. It's a Samsung with the information that I found on the web. This is supposed to be a 6.5 cubic feet. I believe it looks to me like a 5.6 more likely, but it's really big. Still, 5.6 is a really big washer. Can fit a lot of clothes in there. It's a nice washer. That's the dispenser. It shall wanna be giving you tips about this. Try to keep it clean. It's always good to keep it clean because that's how they make the washer run better. And also, if you don't do that, this is the only downside I found on this type of washer. That if you don't keep this one clean, this will start getting rusty. And also the paint, it peels off. Like you can see that this is the only downside on this washer. Other than that, it's a really nice washer. It's very quiet and it washes good. I tried them very, since I'm a technician, I can override the washer to work with different water levels. And I tried it from the bottom with the normal size load, and it washes very nice with every level of water. It is a nice washer. It works good. So what you want to look for on a modern washer is the BRT system on a Samsung, which it is to sense the load and try to fix if it's an uneven load. It fixes it so it won't hit the walls, so it won't wiggle a lot, so it won't move all the way up. You know, it will dance if you don't level the clothes, but this one helps fixing it. You know, this is a nice function on the washers, but the new ones don't have it. That's the reason I'm doing these videos. This type of washer it was good, but the new models from 2020 and up, they're really cheap. They don't do this. They once you start the cycle, it will start hitting the walls and it gets a lot of problems. The tops even break. I'm gonna show on another video how the tops break when they don't have this kind of function that it fixes, you know, the weight. This is a nice washer. You know, it's got the aqua jet function. You can see the jets right here. That's a sprayer that is gonna be shooting water while you when you turn it on. When you turn on the cycle, this type of washer, it has the calibration. You do it like this. This is how you begin the calibration on this washer. You will see the letters. It says CB, which means calibration. Even though this don't require that, it is always good to do it. On front loaders, you must do this. If you don't do that, the washer it doesn't finish fast and it won't last longer. This is a nice system. It'll fix the weight, but it's always good. Also, it's good level the washer. You can tell when it's kind of level. This one is already level. That's why you can tell by the gap. It's almost even on both sides, right? So when the washer looks, you know, a bigger gap on one side than the other, that means you need a fix. You need to level the legs on the bottom, right there. And this type of washer is kind of hard because the top is like on a downhill, so you cannot do this. It won't do any better, right? You might want to do this. It might work, but also you can do it on the bottom. The ones that cannot be on top, you can always place the level, a torpedo level like this. It will do it. All right, you can tell that the bubble is telling me that it's on level. So that means that I need to raise the front, right? But this is the way you level that. On further videos, I'm gonna show how to level it perfect. But this is a nice washer. It's got a lot of functions. See, it's got the clean functions, the extra rings and all that. You can it even has inside the drum light. You can turn on the light right here, and you do that by pressing it for 3 seconds. All the functions with the star, you have to press it for 3 seconds, like the child lock. See, it's got a lot of functions, a lot of cool functions. For the blankets, you must use the cycles that it says something like bedding, like this bedding. It's a must because that way you're telling the washer to put enough water to carry the weight. Otherwise, it's gonna be carrying the weight on the little agitator that this one has. So it's always good to tell them what kind of clothes you're doing. If you're doing like winter jackets and all that heavy stuff, you must tell them that you're doing a waterproof cycle, right? A quick cycle is good, and like most washers, the that's the downside on a top load washer versus a front loader. The front loaders usually are really quick comparing to this. But if you can tell that this is not, it won't take too long. This is only 6 minutes, and you can always increase the soil. And be aware that when you increase the soil, see that it's increasing the time also, but also the washer it washes harder, so it cleans better if you increase the soil. All right, but this is a nice washer. I mentioned it again, and it's a very reliable. I can tell right away that this is well made. All right. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helps somebody trying to find a good washer, and I'm gonna do further videos talking about good washers and bag washers. I have a couple bag washers that I want to talk about those too. Okay. For the meantime, have a good one. Bye.